Hello, happy Valentine's Day. Welcome to my weekly update. Today has been a bit rough for me. I didn't sleep well at all last night, and I've just been struggling with the next step in my life that I'm trying to take. I'm trying to plan a move and get, numbers and finances together, and it's just proving to be really intimidating for me. I think it has a lot to do with thinking analytically. Sometimes I still really struggle with that, and I'm not sure if it's because I'm just out of practice or if I am actually having some cognitive issues there. I also feel like what I'm trying to do right now is a huge undertaking, and I haven't really organized my life like this independently since 2006. So it's been kind of a stressful week. Yesterday, I finally felt well enough to go for a walk for the first time in I don't know how long, months maybe, and I got about 8,000 steps, and I am definitely feeling it today. I think I may have overdone it just a little bit, so I probably should turn that down a little bit since I've been sedentary here for a while now. So, but as I continue to feel up to it, I will continue to exercise and walk, and hopefully I will get back into, being more active again. The first thing I want to talk about that I did this past week was I watched this documentary called Root Cause. And as I'm watching it, I'm thinking to myself, the man that is hosting this documentary might as well have been describing my medical journey, which is just a lot of misdiagnosis, no answers, never getting better, trying all these different treatments, therapies, even things that are really kind of outside the box and almost woo-woo. You try and you don't get better. And in this documentary, his main problem or his root cause was actually an old root canal and also a cavitation. And I don't have any root canals, but I do have, I had 2 wisdom teeth removed, and I just kind of wonder if there's not a cavitation in there. And it's funny because my jaw, it sits a little bit crooked because, I hit my head over here in my car accident in 2006, and my head hit the door frame and then also the window, and it gave me TMJ pretty bad. So everything over here, especially down here on this bottom jaw, is sensitive to temperature and can be painful at times, especially if I'm eating something cold. I have to chew on the opposite side. And then also the spot where they removed the wisdom tooth back here, it will kind of be really painful and swollen intermittently. And I also have a tooth I need to get checked out back here. And it's always on the left-hand side. And from what I learned from that documentary is just how important dental health is to your overall health. So I'm going to add that to my incredibly long list of things I need to get checked out is dental stuff. So as I kind of move forward with that, I'll be updating on here. I think just getting like a cone beam x-ray would really help me to, stop wondering if it is my dental or if it is dental issues. So yeah, I'll update as I go through that. Next, my gabapentin taper. So that's still going really well. So I'm down to 675 milligrams a day, and that is down from right around 1,800, and it's still a good experience. Like every time I step down, my brain starts moving faster. I'm more clear. I feel less sedated. I honestly think that the reason that I was able to go on that walk yesterday was because I'm tapering off of gabapentin. However, the pain is a real issue. Not sure what I'm going to do there yet, but I'm hoping as I become more active, I will be in less pain. I also have the option of starting low-dose naltrexone, which I already have here. I'm afraid to kind of throw anything else in the mix right now with, coming off the gabapentin. I don't know. Maybe I should. I don't know. But I will probably start that once I'm down a bit lower. And last but not least is the bane of my existence, my GI issues. So still having problems. To combat the low stomach acid this past week, I added betaine, and that is helping a lot to kind of perk me up and make me feel a bit better. I've only been taking it for a few days, and I've been on some kind of stomach acid replacement since around 2015, 2016 is when I started having like really bad chronic GI issues. And that was when I moved into my old home, which had toxic mold in the air handler. And what was really kind of awful and just really sucked about that whole experience was that, you know, I had gone in and out of the emergency room at least once for GI issues. I had seen a conventional general practitioner, a gastroenterologist, a holistic practitioner, and a functional integrative medicine doctor, and none of them could figure the whole puzzle out. You know, I honestly feel like the closest I've come to having better GI health was after rapid gut reset, rapid liver reset, and rapid parasite release. That was the closest I came. Yeah, and then I stayed on the binders after that, and my digestion, it did really, really improve. And then I went into the rehab facility that I was in to get off of the Xanax and marijuana and kratom, and I was re-exposed. I've never seen so much visible toxic mold before in my life, and it was in a medical facility. So it was from that point forward that everything just kind of, I face planted again, and I started having really bad GI issues. So right now, in addition to the betaine, I am taking apple cider vinegar and also lime juice after meals to kind of, replace some of that missing stomach acid. And I'm also drinking kefir every day, and I'm considering adding in a probiotic, because even though the kefir does have probiotics in it, I kind of feel like I could use some extra support in that department. And then I'll probably also add in some milk thistle to kind of help if there's any more liver stagnation issues, which I definitely think there is. So yeah, I'll try that out and report back next week. But anyway, I think that's it for this week. I hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day. Bye.